After replenishing his food supplies, Josh is ready to leave Fallas Lake behind and press on towards Louisville. Yes, indeed, it is the start of another day that starts with Josh on the road once more, heading east. Again, he doesn't know what's ahead. It's a long road. Let's hope it's quiet. I did want to try something a little bit different. What the hell is that? Really? Wow. What can you do with antlers? I did want to try something a little bit different with regards to foraging. I'm hoping that just by walking on the side of the road, I can come up with some more foraging options, find a few more things, namely food. What is that? So yeah, we're just rather just walking on the road itself, which you're not going to really find any sort of foraging stuff, like really nothing more than stones and maybe the odd random thing. Just walking, you may just fit a few tiles in on the edge of the road. Hopefully we'll find a few more interesting items. Okay, well, we're a couple of hours in. This foraging test just being just off the road, beautiful ladybug, has actually been much more successful than I was expecting, and it's also almost too successful. We've found so many mushrooms. I wish we could risk eating them, but we've also, that is our second wild potato we found. We found marigolds, we found nettles, we found so much stuff, so many tree branches, twigs, dog bane, so many insects. It's just a crazy amount of foraging gear. We're going to be at level 4 foraging in no time, but it really has slowed Josh's progress down. Yeah, we definitely don't want to eat those mushrooms. And he's just started to get a little bit out of breath, but you can see just the sheer, I don't even know what that is, a pill bug. Just the sheer amount of gear we're finding is just crazy. I mean, look at this. It's just constant. Josh has just stopped to have a little bit of a break, have some food, and maybe just trying to get below this carry weight, really. And it's just turning out to be quite a pleasant little wildlife stroll. We've done some incredible foraging. I don't know if you saw, they've disappeared now all of a sudden, but yeah, there they go. We got rabbits as well. This is actually quite good fun. Okay, well, Josh has been on the road all morning. You can see it is now raining. That is dampening his spirits. And we've come across our first location in a while, and Josh is going to use this as an opportunity to just top up his water. Oh wow, there they are, hiding in plain sight. Just the one. Ooh, it was weird. Oh no, oh my god. Oh my god, they came out absolutely nowhere. Oh, I almost panicked then. Josh panicked. He's just so used to, gotten too used to the peace and quiet and the calm. He almost forgot that he was trying to live and survive and travel through a zombie apocalypse. And guess what you find in a zombie apocalypse? That's right, zombies. In this case, ex-zombies. And of course, there is always another zombie. We're using the foot of vengeance, though. Hopefully the coast is clear, but that's just a nice little reminder that Josh really needs to be on his guard at all times. Hearing another zombie somewhere. Traffic is suddenly increasing. Oh man, where is that? Just appear out of nowhere at any point. Let's just fill up the water and let's get out of here. Let's not push our luck. Let's move on. Okay, well, Josh is back on the main road. The house that we just left in a little bit of a panic from is just up there, and he's checked on the map, and we have residential area, so we could see a big uptick in zombies here. So yeah, Josh really needs to be on his guard. Yeah, and here we go, just a few more yards up the road. We've got some sort of rest stop, or was that fruit and veg store? So that could mean that there is some sort of farm nearby or some sort of commercial area. So who knows what we're going to find up ahead. We started off this morning here with the old Z. That's where Josh slept, on the outskirts of Fallas Lake, and we've just been going down this road. This is where how far we've travelled this morning. That's the house we just stopped at. Nearly got ambushed by some zombies. Yeah, there's definitely something up ahead. Let's go and find out what it is. It is eerily quiet, but again we're having to consider what exactly are the trees hiding up ahead. How many zombies there are. Ooh, we got a sign here. What is this? Ooh, Pony Romo. Pony Romo. Wow, okay, so we are pretty much smack bang in the middle of the map. It's not really halfway to Louisville. There's still so many more challenges, so much more distance to cover. But this is a good sign. We've made a lot of progress these last few days. And again, I'm just really surprised at how little zombie activity there is. I'll take it as a win. But we don't really need to be stopping here for anything at all. Let's move on. Let's not waste time searching through. We've got a house and a shed. There's a residential area on the other side of the road to the south. We've got food, we've got tools, we've got decent clothes, we've got a decent bag. Josh is doing okay. We need to carry on and not get distracted. Yeah, for the first time on this crazy Nomad adventure, I was starting to think that maybe Josh had gone the wrong way. We didn't take the turn off, we stayed on the road, but it has gone quite a ways south. You can see the rain is getting heavier and heavier, and Josh is moist. I mean, he does have the outdoorsman trait, so he's not severely affected, not badly affected by the bad outdoor weather, as opposed to the indoor weather. But this road has just started to go east. I'll just show you on the map again. Where were we? Yeah, so that's Pony Roma, and I thought here, if we go here, we're going to go north. It's going to draw us towards West Point. But this road here looks like it's drawing us towards Muldraugh. As we get closer and closer to Louisville, it's going to be really hard to avoid build-up areas and, of course, zombies. But at the moment, we do actually need to find some sort of building or location just to have a little bit of a break from this rain, because Josh is just going to get wetter and wetter, and we do not want to get a cold. Okay, well, finally, at long last, we've got a mailbox and we've got a road, and that can only mean one thing. There is a house or a farm or something at the end of this road, and it'll give Josh a chance to have some well-needed rest and cover from the rain as well. Oof. And we almost walked right into that zombie. They're right there amongst the trees. Again, we need to be ready at any moment for a zombie to just appear out of nowhere amongst the trees. Just about to declare this space safe, but again, there's a zombie somewhere. We can hear them, but we can't see them. And these dense trees, this poor visibility, makes just one zombie threat a potential end of life for Josh. There's always another zombie. We're lucky that there's no other zombies behind us over by the house, or at least that's what we believe. Is that enough? Could we do a proper search circuit before we go inside that shed? Because there's no way to get out of it quickly. We could get cornered in no time. Oh my god. Oh, I was just about to say we need to take things really carefully, really slowly. Oh my god. You just cannot see the zombies at all. We might as well be in the dark. Again, there's another zombie in amongst the trees. It makes you wonder if a viable tactic is actually shouting or making some sort of noise to draw the zombies out. Okay, well, hopefully that is it. Let's check this house first, make sure there are no more surprises. Looks like we might be able to find that sugar on the floor. Maybe we might be able to find a few morsels of food. Yeah, well, we found an unlabeled can of food. It's probably going to be rotten. A can of tomato. Let's just eat that straight away. Okay, let's see what is upstairs. Okay, well, nothing. But man, this is what I call basic accommodation, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. So many close calls. What a bad time to meet a zombie right on the stairs. Where the hell did they come from? Oh, Josh is really shook up right now. Where the hell did that zombie come from? Seriously. What the hell? It was so close. And again, Josh did panic a little bit. There we go, there's the sugar. Let's just eat that straight away. See what else we can find on the floor with the searching and foraging. Okay, well, quite a lot on the floor, but all absolutely useless. Wow, what is this? Oh my god, that made me jump. I'm so tense right now, so nervy. I did not expect 7 plastic bags to make a thud noise, especially when they are completely empty. And that cardboard box just kind of appeared out of nowhere as well. Man, good news is it stopped raining. So hopefully Josh can stay dry and he can continue going east. But boy, this place was full of surprises. Before we move on, let's very quickly check here. Ooh. Oh, I thought I heard footsteps. I'm just hearing things. Maybe I should take mechanics 1, but I haven't seen... Yeah, let's take it. I haven't seen a vehicle at all that's even remotely roadworthy. They've all been rusty pieces of junk. But you never know, that might change when we get to Muldraugh, get to West Point. Maybe even we might have to wait until we get to Louisville. But man, a car right now, that would be a massive game changer. So let's keep our options open. Okay, we'll almost, as soon as we got back on the road, it is starting to rain again. We're going to push it. We'll see how far east we can get. We don't know what is up ahead. I think we might start to change tactics. Sleeping inside. Oh wow. A deer. Wow. Oh wow. That is, again, it's making Josh a little bit nervy. But I think we might change tactics. Just sleep in the tent. That claustrophobia has been tough on Josh. Yep, if he does, the 4 walls of a room and a door and windows does give him more safety, more protection. But he's just so used to sleeping in a tent. So I think from now on we're going to sleep outside in a tent. It does mean that we can be a little bit more free with when we decide to stop. Wow, that is unexpected. We've not seen anything like that at all on this whole adventure. A random group of zombies. I don't know if that means we're near some sort of significant location, but we're going to have to fight our way through. So I've only got 3 on us, so I'm going to carry on with the short blunt. I was going to get the baseball bat out, but I think short blunt, the pipe wrench, will do the job. And I think that's a resounding yes. That's 3 down. That's 6 or 7 more to go. But Josh is absolutely tearing through them at the moment. As long as we can just take no more than 3 or 4 at a time, this should be a piece of cake. Okay, well, the zombies have moved off in the trees. So again, you can't see how many there are, but what I did see, look at them. Oh no. Oh, where do they come from? There is a survivor zombie. Man, feels like we're living on the edge today. But if we can get a better bag and who knows, some more armor from this guy, it could all be worth it. Again, we need to be really careful, really wary of zombies coming out from the trees at any moment. Let's just move back. And that is quite some thunder. We've got a thunderstorm rolling in. So it could be a real change in visibility. It could get really dark really quickly, and Josh could get really wet really quickly. What has this guy got? They've got a double barrel shotgun. They got a fanny pack. Oh, look at that. Look at... What is that? A Shima scarf. Okay, well, it's a treasure trove of completely useless stuff, or at least useless for Josh. We've got some incredible array of books. Man, and it has got dark really quick. Let's swap out all of this, empty this bag. This is now ours. I mean, it's transformative for Josh, really. I mean, he's gonna... Do we want that? We might want to read that. He's going to be able to carry so much more gear now. Absolutely amazing. Okay, well, it's taken a long time to transfer all the gear, but it is saved a couple of units in carry capacity. So we're going to be able to carry a little bit more. We're going to be able to avoid a little bit better going a little bit overweight, because being encumbered does weigh you out a lot quicker. We've got 2 annotated maps. Let's read them. Wow, we got more crazy Louisville shenanigans, almost certainly. And this one, wow, I mean, your guess is as good as mine where that is. We're not going on a wild goose chase for that. Well, it is midnight. It is absolutely pitch black. Josh is absolutely in the middle of nowhere. It's a good job that he's decided that he was okay with sleeping in a tent, because that's exactly what he's going to have to do. No, what exactly he's going to have to do is fight 3 zombies in the pitch black dark. Let's hope the way behind is clear. He kind of needs to get them all in front of him so they don't come out the corner of his eye at the last moment, because his visibility right now is very, very restricted. Let's just hope and pray nothing comes from behind. Okay, there's 2 down, hopefully 1 to go. It's going to be difficult to judge where is safe, if anywhere is, to pitch a tent, because you just can't see what is around, you can't see what is up ahead. You fall back a little bit, go back down the road a little bit away from the crossroads. Okay. Well, we're on the crossroads, we've gone back down a little bit. I mean, we haven't caught any zombie attention, so I guess here is as good as any. Let's pitch the tent for the night. And again, I keep thinking I'm hearing something. I think it's okay. Let's get some sleep. Okay, so we made it okay through the night. It's bright and early. Josh did not have the best night's sleep. It is still raining, but he has survived unscathed. He's had a few close calls. And let's just pack up the tent and let's continue on our way. But I think I might do some foraging again. Just basically foraging for Josh's lunch and dinner, basically. Let's see what we can find. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we can find. We can find a wild cabbage. That is crazy. So we can find a few more bits of wild vegetables like that. We got a couple of potatoes. We got a cabbage. We got a pot. And now we've got some seasoning. We could maybe make some sort of vegetable soup at the end of the day for dinner. Okay, well, it's no more than a couple of hours of foraging, even though it's pretty straightforward walking, and Josh is a little bit out of breath. Again, we're at a junction, we're at a crossroads. Do we want to go south? Do we want to go north? Who knows? Just a little bit further east is Muldraugh. We've got to try and avoid that. There's a lot of changes straight up ahead, that's for sure. Let's go north. Okay, well, we got some sort of home? Looks to be... No, what is that? That is much bigger than a home. Let's check this out. What is this? Some sort of camping ground or campsite? This could be interesting. If the power is on, might actually take the opportunity to cook up the vegetable soup. As I said, we've got some herbs, we've got potatoes, we've got cabbage. First, let's just scout the area properly. Lots of accommodation, wow. This is going to be worth checking out, hopefully. Oh yeah, incredibly, again, this place is just completely abandoned, completely deserted, not even any zombies. It's difficult to know what to expect to find in a place like this, really. Probably very, very little. Let's just do a search of a couple of the cabins, see if anything sort of comes up. If not, I'll probably just head back to the first building we came to. I think that's the sort of the mess hall and things like this. Okay, yeah, so we searched 4 cabins, and all we found is a paperclip. So I think any more time spent searching is going to be wasted time. Okay, let's do some dumpster diving. Ooh, wow, what is this? We'll take it, we'll take it. And you know what? We're going to take this spiffo for luck. It's crazy to carry superfluous, useless items on a Nomad run when you got such limited capacity to carry stuff, and every little item that you choose to carry has to be important. But I don't know, maybe arguably a little spiffo for luck is going to be welcome. But we're going to... Ooh, wow, that is almost completely worn. I was thinking about trying to craft a whetstone so we can keep our hunting knife nice and sharp. Well, the power is off, but we are out of water, so let's just fill up our plastic bottle. Probably worth just quickly searching the floor here. We can definitely grab a battery from the radio at the end there, but we might find a few morsels of food. Well, a few morsels of food is the thing. It's 5 hunger, but we'll take it. A year-old Roy's peanut butter discs, was it? Yum yum. Okay, we've got the spare battery. I don't think there's anything else for us here. Let's move on. Okay, well, Josh will be making steady progress north. He's desperate to find a road that goes east, as always. We've got a farm here. Be interesting to see if after a whole year there's any animals left. Well, I think that answers that question. We can't butcher a ranch cow because we need a butcher's hook. I don't know, is it worth the time? And those wobbly trees. Is it worth the time to butcher a cow? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. If we were absolutely desperate for food and food was something we absolutely needed or we were going to starve, it might be a yes. But we got 5 or 6 bits of food. It could take all afternoon to build a butcher's hook and to butcher that huge cow, and then we probably wouldn't have enough carry capacity, enough space to actually carry the meat for long. And it would, yeah, I just don't think it's the best option. Man, it's difficult to see the road. Okay, well, it's difficult to see the road because there isn't one. We've come literally to the end of the road. We've got another decision to make that, again, it's just not obvious what we should do. Do we just strike out east and hope that we get some location or a house or something? Do we carry on north, hoping that there's a road nearby? I can see just to the northeast is the start of West Point. Looks huge, doesn't it? Or do we go south? South is going to take us further away from Louisville, closer towards Muldraugh, which is down to the southeast. I guess we just keep going east. It's difficult. We don't want to spend too long out in this rain. It is really heavy. Okay, well, the rain has eased off a little bit. It's only mid-afternoon, so whilst we're on our travels, Josh is going to do some foraging as well. And I tell you what, we've found so many wild mushrooms, it's unbelievable. But we've not been able to eat any of them, and definitely not taking wilderness knowledge as a trait. It was a real oversight, it really was, because if we'd had that knowledge, we'd know which mushrooms were poisonous and which ones were safe to eat. And yeah, it could have been a massive source of nutrients, of calories, of food for Josh. There we go, you see? We're finding, every time we do foraging, we're probably finding 3 or 4 lots of wild mushrooms. But it's a death sentence if you eat a poisonous one, so there's no way we're going to risk it. Okay, well the forest is getting more and more dense, which probably means we're further and further away from any sort of road or location. It does feel like we're going... Might be able to make use of that flid nodule. It does feel like we're just going further and further away, just going in the wrong direction. Well, again, just loads and loads of mushrooms. It's been a couple of hours and Josh is already starting to feel the heat. Who knew that foraging could be such hard work? So I think we'll stop that for a little while. We did find some marigolds, so it's better than nothing. So we'll just chomp on those while we continue east in search of a road or any sort of location. It might be time soon to get in out of the rain. Well, here we are. Let's try and figure out exactly where we are. This is one of the big freeways. This could be the road that goes to the west of Muldraugh. We could be just north of Muldraugh now, and on the road to West Point. You can see what a walk it's been, but Josh has done brilliantly. He's covered all of this area, this distance, in sort of 4 or 5 hours, and that is Muldraugh. We want to double back, maybe find the farmhouse, or do we want to keep going along this road here? Okay, well, it does feel counterintuitive. We're kind of basically going in the wrong direction. We're going away from where we need to get to what I hope is our final destination. But the road between Muldraugh and West Point is long, and the only thing that's on it is the crossroads, and you can be sure that there's going to be a significant amount of zombies there. So I'm going to actually double back, try and find the farmhouse that's right on the very northern edge of town. It's difficult though, because after a year the area is going to be really overgrown. We might miss the path, but fortunately, again, the road seems pretty clear. There's not big hordes of zombies just waiting around on the road. Nice quick kills and knockdowns. Let's attach that to our back. Do have 3 or 4 weapons, but let's just take advantage of this extra carry capacity that this military backpack gives us. What's that noise? It's kind of terrifying. Got no idea what this road is. This could be the road near the bar and the warehouse, which means we somehow missed the turn for the farmhouse. Did feel like we'd come too far. Did feel like we're getting dangerously close to Muldraugh. Let's just take a look at the map. See if we can figure out what is going on. But yeah, there is that is the bar, I think. So right on the northern tip of Muldraugh. I thought that there was some sort of turn off, even if it's a dirt track, here to a farmhouse of some sort in the woods. Can't seem to find it, and there's no way we're going to find it in the dark now. Well, we got again another decision. Do we head back out of town and just camp, or do we see if we can get in to the bar? There could be some food there. Okay, well, I'm not hearing any zombies anywhere yet. Ooh, there's some bits of food here. Again, I've got a decision. I think this is the bar. Does have accommodation upstairs, so that'd be nice and safe. Oh no, I was just about to say, and just hope that there's not a group of zombies out the front. Could be 1 zombie, it could be 2, it could be 8. We just don't know. Is that the road? Is this the road to the farmhouse? we want to try it? Do we want to try and find our way through? Oh, this is so sketchy. I can't see what is behind you at all when it's this dark. Do we want to try and follow this road? I think we do. Okay, well this is very sketchy because this path is not on the map. So there's no way we can look at the map to try and figure out where we went wrong. We might get completely lost in the dark. Well, somewhat predictably, it just ends. It just disappears. What to do? Blundering around in the dark. Let's see, we can't see anything on the map ahead. Oh my god. That zombie just feels like it's right on top of you and you have no idea where it's coming from. We're going to fall back to the road a little bit so we don't attract any more zombies than the two. But man, hearing that noise and not knowing where it's come from, is absolutely terrifying. And that is exactly how Josh is feeling right now, absolutely terrified. You're kind of almost waiting for a hand or something to grab you from behind at any moment. We're just going to scope out the front. It's a little bit risky. You don't know what to do. There's risk in both options. Do you just sneak in the back and hope that you won't be detected, or do you check out the front and risk attracting God knows how many zombies? Yeah, I don't know if this is the smart thing to do. It's so dark. We're going to have to take things slowly and carefully. I'm going to draw this zombie. I'm going to draw zombies up to the main road. They're taken care of. Got some boots, but they're no good. I don't want to run into a zombie. This is too sketchy. I think we're just going to have to sleep in the tent on the road, up the road. We could be doing this for the next 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, let's fall back. This is crazy risky. We got a tent. We can sleep in that. There's no need to risk everything to get into the bath for a comfy bed. Okay, so we've moved up from Muldraugh quite a long ways. And this is the first sort of proper spot on the side of the road we found. It just feels wrong to camp right on the right in the middle of the road, so let's camp here. It's 2:20 in the morning. Josh is not tired. We've got just the thing for that. Let's have a nice refreshing warm beer and let's pitch the tent and hope that we don't get disturbed in the night. Okay, tent unpacked, placed. We're ready to roll for slightly substandard night's sleep. Not heard any sort of noise, so I think we're safe in inverted commas. Let's get some sleep. Set the alarm for 9:30. We don't want to sleep too long. Okay, well, nothing more than barely 5 hours sleep. Josh does not like the discomfort and the cold. It's chilly. It's April 23rd. It's a chilly 43 degrees Fahrenheit. You'd think after a year, Josh would be a little bit more used to it. Okay, let's pick up the tent. Let's pack it up. Okay, well that's the tent all packed up. That is going to have to be it for the day. But let me just show you guys how far Josh has come today. That is the very tip of Muldraugh. I do not want to spend a lot of time in Muldraugh. It's going to be a massive challenge, I'd imagine, with the amount of zombies, but we could take advantage of potentially some low-hanging fruit in Smokies. There could be some more beer, crisps, peanuts, that sort of thing. But we started, that's where we slept last time out in the tent, and we've gone all the way here, got to the end of the road and just went east through some really dense forest, and it just went on and on and on. And this is the freeway road that goes towards the crossroads, so we're really going to hit some zombie traffic soon. And just to the south is Muldraugh. Kills wise, let's just check that. We have Josh has killed 235 zombies in 16 days, 1 hour. But as I said, I think that number is going to really climb up. But what is climbing down is Josh's weight. He's now underweight, 74. He's lost 8 kilograms. So he's really struggling to survive on the meager portions that he's found. So maybe again, that's another reason to head back into Muldraugh. But as I said, that is going to have to be it for today's episode. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. We've come a long way. There's still a long way to go. Peace.